Hello, it's Eclipse is back in. In this video, I'll be doing a review on Apple TV. Um, in this one, I feel like they should make a list somehow. Like, let's say you're home, they should make an actual list of all the stuff that you actually like. There's a watch list, but then like half of the stuff like you don't really actually have. Like you gotta rent it or buy it. But the thing is, I actually want a list from your channels, like let's say AMC Plus. I wish there was a list to have all your stuff in one place that you added to your list. There's a continue watching list, and you can add your shows that way, but it does end to a certain point. But you won't have every single show on your list. Like, let's say Lifetime Movie Club. It'll be the same thing. I have other movies on my list because I've had it before, but it's not there. Same thing as MGM, Paramount Plus, and Stars. Um, other than that, it's a good source of like where I get my TV, because I mean I can get all of my TV in one place. Like this is one of my favorite shows. Season 2 should be coming out soon. Sweet Pea. Um let's say I want to add this. I'll watch that later. But yeah, because I saw this in a playlist before. But yeah, anyways, do I like Apple TV? It it's the one thing I use all the time for my TV. And I love it. I absolutely love Apple TV. These are all my movies that I have in my list. That's actually Norman Reedus' wife in real life. That one was a good movie. But yeah, overall, Apple TV is one of my favorite places to watch movies and shows on. Um, like whenever I get home from work, the very first thing I do, like, is actually turn on my TV. Like, I actually turn it on. Like, let's say, will this actually stay on if I turn it off? Yeah, it stays on. But, yeah, I get home, I turn on the TV, and I go straight to Apple TV, which is the 2 button. And it's right here. The second I get home, I do this. Every single day. And then after that, once my Apple TV is on, I usually go back to what I was doing. Like, let's say there was groceries. I bring the groceries back in, and this is actually on, and I'm doing other stuff. Like, let's say I get home, and I need to get ready after work. Um, I let this stay on, and I continue doing whatever I need to do. But yeah, I do that every single day, and then I turn on the movie or show. Every single day. I use Max, but that's like the only other thing that I use the most. This is another good movie. It's actually about her period not happening, and she has a thing with her. I forget what it was called. I don't want to say it without not like actually. But yeah, um, a lot of these movies are good. A Ginger Snaps are like one of my all-time favorite movies. I already watched it like 5 times, 7 times probably. A Girl is another one that's another good one. The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. I saw this one when I was like, I think I was like 9, 10. I saw this movie. This is another good movie. Like let's say like nudity wise, that movie versus the blue is the warmest color. Blue is the warmest color doesn't show a purpose of the relationship, but this throughout the whole movie it builds up the relationship and all that, and that made sense. And the movie was pretty good. But I feel like blue is the warmest color. I put that down under 1 star. That like it's what was the point? I hate it, and I want to like remove it off of my list and all that. And that's another good one. Hustlers. Yeah, these are all movies that I got on my list. So, like, let's say I bought, or to like, some movies that are very, very cheap on Apple TV. Like, they're like $5 when you get it. But, yeah, this is what I use. And my review for Apple TV is actually very good. Um, like, it's like a 10 out of 10. Like, I don't know what else to say that would be bad. Yeah, I don't even know what else to say that would be bad about Apple TV. It's one of my all-time favorite streaming services. Apple TV does a great job, and even I posted something on Facebook saying that like they're barely making the money, but they still they spend so much money on Apple TV. And do they get enough money? They just get they barely make the things back. Like this. This movie was on my list. Why does it say add to watch list again? I get if I finished watching it, but why did it leave my list in the first place? That's the only thing with Apple TV that I get annoyed about. I added to my list for a reason. Why do you unadd it? That's the only thing I can say. Other than that, it's great. I love Apple TV. I use it every single time. It's just that. I don't even know what else to say that's bad. The only thing that I gotta say is I kind of wish I can share my screen on Discord and all that and watch shows and movies with my friends, but I get it. You're not at they're not paying for the subscription and all that, and they want you to use Apple TV and all that, and there's a way to do watch parties through there, but they have to own the streaming service as well. So, yeah, I do get it as a business standpoint, but yeah. I'll see you next one, and bye. I gotta set up the next video, but yeah.